welcome. We're going to go ahead and start working on our portfolios. First thing we're going to do is create a collection, review that. Remember, collections are kind of like playlists for your photographs. So you can press Command and choose the photos that you want in your collection. I'm just going to Command A and choose them all. And on the left side over here, we go down to Collections, click on the plus, Create Collection. I'm going to title it Portfolio and include selected photos. Create. That's going to dump all those into this portfolio collection. Again, it didn't make copies of this. It's just kind of like a playlist. So this is a way to kind of help you get your photos organized, select the ones that you want to put into your portfolio, and make things a little bit easier. So to create the portfolio, we're going to go up to Book, and it's going to automatically kind of generate a book for you. We're going to make some changes on the right side here so that we have it looking the way that we want for our portfolios. So I'm going to just clear the layout under Auto Layout. We'll go down there and set that in a moment. But the first thing we're going to do is change book to PDF. Yours is probably a blurb photo book initially. Change that to PDF. Your size, we're going to change to standard landscape. Click on Change in Size Relayout if you need to. And we're going to get rid of our cover, so no cover. All right, we will make a cover for our digital portfolio, but we do not need any of these covers here. Change JPEG to 100. The rest should be by default sRGB 300, standard glossy. Make sure sharpening's checked. And then down here is where we want to make some big changes. So we're going to click next to Preset, and we're going to go to Edit Auto Layout Preset. And we are going to change this one here to same as right side. On this side, we're going to leave it at fixed layout. We're going to choose one photo if it isn't already chosen, but we're going to choose this one over here to the left with the white border around it. There's a lot of other options. We'll get to those later. We're going to start with this. We're going to change or make sure this is fit, match long edges, add photo text, and use a style preset. And we're going to make a preset, so just leave it at custom or wherever it happens to be at. And then we're going to save this preset so we can continue to use it. So I'm going to also label this or name it Portfolio. Click Create. Then if I go here and click Auto Layout, it's going to take those photos down here and create my portfolio. Easy peasy. From there, we go down to Page. You can add page numbers if you want. If you ever need to add additional pages, which you will, you're going to click Add Page here, and there's all kinds of options that you can choose from if you want to mix things up on certain pages. For your guides, leave those as is. Show guides, text safe area, and photo cells. It's really all you need. For cell, we're going to skip over, and text we're going to skip over, but we're going to come down here to type. To be able to edit type, we're going to need to select some text. So I select that text there. We're going to change our font to Adobe Garamond Pro. It's in the G's, even though it starts with Adobe. And then for our size, we want to change that to 18. Opacity, leave it 100. Everything else you'll probably leave as is. And then we're going to save this preset. Oh, and let's go ahead and center our text for right now. So we're going to click Center. Now we're going to save it. We're going to click next to Text Preset Style here. And we're going to go down to Save Current Settings as a new preset. And I'm going to title this one Portfolio. We'll keep it easy. Click Create. Now, hopefully this all works. When I go back up here to my auto layout, I'm going to clear it to get rid of it. We're in our portfolio mode. I'm going to edit that portfolio and change this from custom to portfolio. And then I can click Update Preset. That'll save those changes. And now when I click on auto layout, it's going to not listen to me. Why did it do that? Not cool. Let's try it again. Still not doing it. Unbelievable. Sometimes things don't work the way you want them to. Let's try this one more time. We're on portfolio. Things should be centered. going down, let's just check and make sure. We have portfolio here. Oh, it didn't save it as centered. Interesting. Okay, well, let's update preset. See, sometimes things don't always work. All right, so hopefully that stays. We're gonna come back up here. We're gonna clear it. We're gonna go here, and we're on there, so that should be good. Auto layout, and this time it worked. Now it's centered. So don't know why it didn't save that first time, but there we go. So if we keep going down, we go to background, we go apply background globally, that's checked. So if you want to change your background color, say to black, you can do that, and it's going to change them all to black. Now obviously our text is black, so we're going to have to go back up to our text and change it to white. The only two colors we want to use for background for this portfolio would be white or black. So your choice, and you can make the changes to your preset for a white font pretty easy and go from there. As you're working on things, any of these pages you can click on. You can click this down arrow if you wanted to add 2 pages, or let's say you're doing your About Me page and you have your self-portrait. You can add your self-portrait with text and then go ahead and put your artist statement right there next to your portrait. So lots of ways to modify and change and make this your own personal portfolio. The first time you open this up, when you're done, you're going to want to make sure you save it. So click Create Saved Book. We'll call it Portfolio because we're super original. And we'll keep it in our portfolio collection over here, and then just click create. Notice now it's there. We have the little book icon that shows that we have the book going. You won't need to do this again. Any changes you make will automatically be updated for you. Once you're done all the way in April or whenever we're wrapping this thing up, we'll export it as a PDF. We'll talk a little bit more about that. I'll have a separate video, but this should get you started. If you have any questions, make sure to let me know.